Across Northwest Missouri and the nation, many took pause Saturday to remember the events that took place on that day 20 years ago. September 11th, 2001 is a day so many of us who lived through it will never forget. But with each passing year, more and more of us were either too young to remember it or not yet born. On this 20th anniversary, we wanted to see how younger generations are honoring the many lives lost that day. Here's KQ2's Ron Johnson with more.
Freedom itself was attacked this morning by a faceless coward, and freedom will be defended.
Dozens took to the bleachers at Bearcat Stadium on the campus of Northwest Missouri State University Saturday, up before the sun, paying tribute.
We're glad to see it starting up here in Northwest Missouri. There's quite a few of them across the state. There's one in Jeff City and one in Kansas City as well.
Maryville firefighters, members of the Missouri National Guard, and anyone else who was willing accepted the challenge of completing the 9/11 stair climb. Step by step, inching closer to walking over 2,000 steps, the amount climbed by firefighters and first responders inside the World Trade Center on 9/11.
The deadliest terror.
It's a day that's getting harder for many younger people to remember.
A lot of the students at Northwest, some weren't even born yet.
I was not born yet.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I was just born.
I was only 1 year old.
The same is true for firefighters.
When this happened, of course, I was 5 years old, I think.
But just because they have no personal memories of the day doesn't mean they don't recognize the impact it left. Firefighter Jace Pine says he walks for the 343 of his fellow firefighters who didn't come home that day.
We have Robert Spear Jr. from Engine Company 26 and Carl Joseph from Engine Company 207.
Every one of them had their own life story and their own life. They were people. They're not just stats and they're not just numbers. And that's kind of what we're here to do today, is make sure everybody sees the names and remembers that those people did make a sacrifice and left families to go respond to that.
For others, though, their reason is much more recent. They say more current events make this anniversary more poignant.
Especially what's been going on recently with stuff in Afghanistan. I think it holds a little bit more weight.
Whatever their reason, the events of that fateful day continue to impact so many. As that impact spreads across generations, the goal is for more people to remember what this day means.
Hopefully we can continue to grow it and get bigger.
Ron Johnson, KQ2 News.
This was the second year Northwest has held their stair climb.